Hi everyone, my name is Min and I'm very honored today to share with you a story about a famous city in our country. This city is called Hue. Hue, a poetic city in central Vietnam, is an ancient capital, now known as a tourist destination with many fascinating spots, featuring a rich culinary culture. In the early days of spring over a decade ago, I was fortunate to cry my first cry here in the presence of my grandparents. When I was just a little baby, I was too young to feel the warmth of the family amidst the cold weather days leading up to Tet in Hue. Did you know how Tet spirit in Hue is different from the southern regions? During this time of the year, the weather often calls for drizzles. The days of returning to Hue usually brought lots of joy and excitement to us. One of the traditions during Tet which my mom and dad usually look forward to was that we would visit all our relatives on both sides of our family whom we only visited once of a year. Also, we spent time to admire the spring flower festivals and to savor the colorful Tet dishes. The whole city became very colorful. Unfortunately, as my siblings and I reached the school age, our Tet holiday breaks in Hue became shorter. And the reason was that I needed to go back to Ho Chi Minh for school and my parents became busier with work. Due to these reasons, we could no longer stay in Hue for extended periods of time during the holidays. So instead of returning to Hue in Tet, our family visited in the summer when all of my siblings and I have more time. And different from the winter, the summer in Hue is somehow hotter due to the distinctive influence of the central Saigon monsoon climate. However, visiting Hue this time of the year, I will have more chance to witness lots of different shades of green, streets lined with trees, parks filled with plants, and gardens that makes the city looks like a peaceful oasis. And when you go when you go outside the city, you'll find fields of green rice plants and it's covered in lush green plants. All this greenery makes Hue just not pretty to look at, but also how much it loves and cares for nature. It's like a special place where history, nature, and beauty comes together. Visiting Hue during the summer is also a perfect time for you to cruise along the Perfume River, which adds to the city's beauty with its green banks and chance to visit famous historical sites such as Timu Pagoda, temples, and royal tombs. Did you know the Perfume River is the charming beauty of Hue? There are very few cities in the world with a river flowing in the center like Hue. The Hum River, is likened to a soft stroke that makes Hue more poetic and romantic. Besides the historical sites and scenic beauty, when you come to Hue, you will also immerse yourself to the rich culinary culture here, in the culinary world here. You can start your morning with a bowl of bun ba hue, a bit spicy but rich in flavor in every spoonful of broth. Throughout the day, there will be many other dishes to try, such as various types of steamed rice cakes, clear shrimps, and pork dumplings, grilled pork noodles, savory friend pancakes. People believe that the dishes in Hue, whether they are sophisticated or simple, it wakes up all the senses, smell, sight, heat, and even hearing of the diners. Hue is also a city of festivals, hosting traditional cultural festivals, craft villages, and more. So, whether you are a Vietnamese or from another country, make sure Hue is a destination on your must visit list in your life. I believe you will have an unforgettable in this vibrant small city. Thank you for listening, and that brings an end to the topic, Hue and me.